Hello everyone, it's Becca from Becca Books and Bujo, and today I am doing the this or that tag. This is a fun tag I saw from Michelle on Michelle's library, but I don't remember who the original creator of the tag was. I will link it in the description down below, but I got the idea from Michelle at Michelle's library. There are just a few this or that questions, your preferences in reading. So here we go. Number 1. Do you prefer a cliffhanger or a happily ever after? A happily ever after. I like a book to be wrapped up in a nice little bow and for it to be happy at the end. Okay, easy enough. Number 2, a hardcover or paperback. I think a paperback just because it's lighter, easier to read, and paperbacks I always am nervous that I'm gonna like break the book. I don't know. I just prefer a floppy paperback, as do most people, I think. Number 3 is angsty or cute. And I think this has to do with romance. And I will choose cute, I think. Although some angst is good too, but I think if I had to choose one or the other, I would choose cute in my romances. Number 4 is emotional or a rom-com. And I, if you have been watching my channel for a while, have loved books that make me feel deeply lately. And so I am going to choose emotional for this one. I want a book that makes me feel hard and feel a lot. And if it makes me cry, even better. So I will choose emotional for that one. Number 5 is book talk or bookstagram. I don't really even know what book talk is. I've never had a TikTok, and so I choose bookstagram. I'm not very good at my bookstagram, but it's linked down below if you want to give me a follow. Number 6 is people or object covers, and I think real people on the covers freaks me out, so I'm going to choose objects on the cover. Number 7, new release or backlist. I have so many backlists on my shelves, but I'm going to say new release because I have to live into the hype of a new book, and you know, everybody is always talking about new releases, and so that's what I always want to read. Number 8 is TBR or free-for-all, and I love a TBR. You can check out my TBR videos. I will link the playlist in the description box down below, but I love having a TBR, or I guess a pile of possibilities. I definitely read those books that I get in my TBRs, but then I always seem to get more books into my reading month. Number 9 is open door or fade to black, and I'm all right with some steam, so we are good with open door. Number 10 is audiobooks or physical books, and I really love them both. I don't know how I could choose between the two, but if it has to be one or the other, I think I would choose audiobooks just because I can get through them faster. 11 is Kindle or now. And I would say yes, Kindle. I am really enjoying reading off of my Kindle Paperwhite right now. I think I need to get to my Kindle books way more frequently than I am, and so I am trying to do better using my Kindle. But I do really enjoy using it. It's nice and light, and you can read in any position. I often lay down in bed and read my Kindle, and it's way easy, and I love it. Number 12 is buddy read or flying solo, and I often fly solo in all of my reads, but I'm intrigued by buddy reads. I tried to do a buddy read with Jenny King. We read A Burning by Megha Majumdar, and I just didn't know what to do. I had never done a buddy read, and she kind of was in a case where she just flew through the book because she liked it so much, and I mean I did too, and we just didn't really talk much about it. And so that first buddy read was maybe a fail, but I think I'm going to do a buddy read in March with Krista. We're hoping to read a middle grade for her middle grade March readathon, so that'll be fun. I think it would be fun to discuss a book as you're reading it with someone. I just don't know how that will work for me because of the pace that I read books and the availability of talking to people, but I am ready to give it a try. The next question, I don't really get the this or that, but small town or dark romance, and I really don't like dark romance. That I read one last year and I really just felt weird about it. So I will choose small town. I live in a small town, so might as well have a small town romance. The next one is Alpha or Sweetheart Hero, and I will choose a sweetheart. I love someone with a kind heart and who cares about others no matter what, and so I will definitely choose sweetheart. Number 15 is multiple books or one at a time. So I definitely read multiple books at once. I normally have an audiobook going and a physical book going at all times. Sometimes I even throw in nonfiction. It really just depends. I do need all of my books to have kind of different subject matter though. I can't read 2 romances at one time because then I will get the couples mixed up. Or I can't read 2 historical fictions at the same time because the stories will cross over. So they need to be in different genres for sure, and it's nice to have one audiobook going and one physical book going. And I think this is the last one. Number 17 is slow burn or insta love, and I love a slow burn. I am okay with a romance taking its time to build and getting to an amazing, I don't want to use the word climax, getting to a high point in the relationship at a slow pace. So that is all good with me. I think that's all the questions. So I know this is probably a pretty short video, but just fun to share some of my preferences with you in a this or that format. And if you would like to do this tag, consider yourself tagged. Again, I will link the original creator of this tag in the description box below. And thank you so much for watching. Like this video on your way out. Consider subscribing to my channel if you would like to see more bookish and bullet journaling content from me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.